my zone, fire in my bones. So best believe it's on. Sweat and tears I've invested in this game. So I lay it on the line because I come to do my thing. I'm on.
What's going on, everybody? Good morning. Hope everybody's doing good. We're gonna go ahead and get after it here in a minute. Um, it's actually a really good day today. I think the markets are gonna do well today. Everything looks good today, so I think we're gonna have a good day. So you know, couple news articles we're gonna go over, a couple pre-market things we're gonna go over, couple of things that we're going to take care of this morning. Get everybody ready for the day, ready for trading, ready for everything to kick in for the day. You know, and it's Tuesday, so day's looking pretty good. Uh, I think it's looking better than Monday. Um, so that's a good thing. I think it's looking a little bit better than Monday. I think it's but we'll see. We'll see as the morning goes on. These markets are so up and down right now with where they want to head that we have to kind of figure out where they're going as the morning moves on. Right now, the Dow is in red. The S&P keeps flipping between green and red, which means to me it's pretty much neutral. And the Nasdaq has been sitting in green all day. Oil's in green. The 10 years in green, and the 10-year means a lot. That means it's the market is either feeling good about themselves or bad about themselves. So we're gonna check it out. We're gonna see what's going on though. But right now it just seems to be flipping around. The market seems to try to set itself up for the day. Overseas markets pretty much are done, and the American markets are pretty much waking themselves up. So we're gonna see. Right now, Bitcoin's fear and greed index sitting at neutral, sitting at 54, down 2 points from yesterday. Yesterday we were in greed. Today we're in neutral, and just remember that this measurement is just one of many that we put together. We go ahead and look at the pre-markets, and then we look at the fear and greed index to see if they match each other, make sure everything's not nothing's going crazy or out of whack, and they seem to be lining up pretty well. And then we come over here and check the market cap for the day, sitting at about 1,072,000,000, which is about an increase of about $10 billion. Yesterday when we talked, we were sitting right around 1,060 something billion, 68, 69 billion. So we increased the market cap a couple billion. Good morning, XXI. How are you, man? Good to see you on Jake and Rodney's Twitter space yesterday. We didn't have to go up there and talk. Austin and Augie did a great job. So, but I know you had your hand on the button, and so did I. We was ready. But yeah, this thing's sitting there right around 1.72 trillion. 1,072 billion. So it's up a little bit from where we were at yesterday, which is a good thing. I'll let you guys know today's going to be a little bit of a shorter stream. Tuesdays for me are crazy busy, so we'll do a little bit of a shorter stream today on Tuesdays. But I didn't want to get at you guys this morning. Ken, good morning. How are you, man? How are you, Ken? But I didn't want to not stream this morning, but it's going to be a little bit shorter. Tuesdays are just one of these days. My work days just get really, really crazy on Tuesdays. So it seems like everybody wants to meet on a Tuesday. So yeah, we definitely was ready. Yeah, we were ready. But Austin and Augie showed up and did their thing. They showed up and showed out, man. Kid, you're always on time, man. As long as you're here, you're on time, man. Um, so if you're here, you're on time, man. That's all that matters, right? But yeah, it was a great Twitter space yesterday with Jake and Rodney. I'm glad to see Augie showed up. Glad to see he made the time. He had the time. He's a busy man over there, so was glad to see he showed up. And whenever he's in a space or talking about MMAI, there's really not too much left for us to say. He covers everything pretty well, so um, I didn't feel the need to get up there, but we was ready. XXI, we was ready with a hand on the button, man. But yeah, so we're sitting about 1,072,000,000,000, guys. So it's a good day. That's a good little market cap, good little come up from yesterday. But Bitcoin still sitting at still hanging out between this high 22,000 and low 23,000. It's just trading sideways. I think we're going to pull back. I think we're going to pull back from here. But I don't think the pullback's going to come today. I think we're actually going to have a decent day in the market from what I'm seeing early this morning. But again, it's early. So we come at you guys early. So it's kind of really, really hard to tell this early. But everything seems to be lining up at least for a sideways day. Ethereum sitting at 1,642. Man, I kind of wish the market would just dip back. There's some things I want to do and there's some things I want to buy. And I'm just waiting for this market to pull back in order to do it because I really don't want to get in at these price points. So keep waiting for this pullback. We all know it's coming, but I think it's going to be a slow grind. I think it's going to be a slow pullback. Bitcoin, BNB sitting at 330. That's up there for BNB, guys. It's been hanging around this 330 mark for a minute. So, I was just kind of waiting for this pullback. I don't know. XRP sitting at about 39 cents right now. This is one right here. As soon as it drops down to 37 cents, I got to grab some more. You can never have enough XRP. And my buy levels are 37, 35, and 33 cents. So anytime it gets to them levels, I'm buying. So I want to add some more to the bag for the bull run. I'm going to start getting myself set even better than where I am, but just needed to pull back a little bit more. The same with BNB. Anytime BNB drops below 300, I'm buying. But I'm not buying at 330. And I will be adding some more Ethereum to the bag right around anytime. Right now, my thought is that if it gets down to if it gets out of the 1,600 range, I'm gonna start buying and just DC my way back down into it again. I'm gonna open up I have enough wallets opened up. I don't need to open up another one, but I'm gonna take a wallet that's zeroed out. It doesn't really have any crypto in it, and go ahead and start buying Ethereum at this anytime it gets out of the 1,600 level, and just start DCing my way back down. See where it goes. There's too many speculations on where it's gonna go, so I don't want to be, I figure any time it breaks out of the 1,600s is probably a safe bet for me. Polygon sitting at $1.24. This thing just keeps rising. It's a beast. It's a beast right now. Best layer 2 out there in the market. We will. Again, I'm not going to buy Polygon until it's under $1. I think it's going to pull back when the market pulls back under $1. So I think right now I have a couple different bags of Polygon and at different price points. And I think I'm going to start when it gets under $1. I think I'm going to open up a new one and go ahead and start again. Yeah, I need I need them. I need them pullbacks all year, and um, and for uh, and for the market to trade sideways. Yeah, me too. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm just waiting for this big pullback that's going to happen, I think, and then for some sideways action because we're going to come down before we go back up. I think we're going to go back up, but we're going to come down first. And there's some things that are coming. You have some CPI reports that are coming. Um, the jobs report cannot feel good or look good for the federal government right now. When that thing came in hot, man, it came in hot. So if it comes in hot again like that, that's not going to be a good thing for the government. Maybe a good thing for us. Um, instead of waiting for them to um, dip again. Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm kind of waiting. I have some price points set up, XXI. Um, I just, but I'm only invested in projects that I believe in right now, um, in blue chips. I'm not investing in any degen plays right now. Um, there's just too much good stuff out here right now to be playing around like that with stuff I don't believe in. So as soon as it pulls back, I'm gonna throw some money at it. And then from there, I'm gonna start DCing depending on what the market does. You know, if it dips even more, DCA in my way down. And then obviously if it goes up, just kind of holding on. Everything I'm buying now, or everything that's in my wallet, I'm literally holding on for the bull run. Um, I think I've taken enough profits off the top of some of these um, blue chips that I have that I'm just gonna, I'm buying and buckling in for the bull run and just waiting for that big move up. I'm not looking, I mean, if you've taken enough profits, and I think I have, that now it's just a matter of just holding on, accumulating and holding on. Um, and that's my plan. But remember what I said too, like I'm 80% out and 20% in with my money. So I'm looking to go 60-40 now, probably, or maybe even higher than that, depending on how far the pullback happens. Because I want to have that money sitting on the sidelines to be able to DCA if I have to. I don't want to put everything in. So Stellar sitting at 9 cents, guys. Low 9 cents. This is another one. If Stellar gets to 8 cents, anywhere in the 8 cent range, I'm usually picking that up at that price point. Yeah, me too. Everything I've been buying. I'm waiting. Yeah, I'm waiting to exit. I mean, right now I'm just straight accumulating. I'm not looking to sell anything at this point. I'm looking to add. I'm looking at just build and build and build. And like I said, I have different wallets for different things and different price points, and that's where I'm going with it. And I'm just I'm buckling in. It's gonna be a long ride. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Uh, what's your thoughts on Luna Classic merging with Luna 2? Ken, that's a long time overdue. That needed to happen a long time ago. Them two are better together than they are apart, and the fact that Luna 2 and Luna Classic can actually write contracts where dApps can be ran on both blockchains at the same time simultaneously. Um, I think that's a great thing. I think it's only going to help Luna Classic. And right now, Luna Classic needs all the help it can get. They need to get that blockchain up and running efficiently. They need to get some dApps over there that people are actually going to use. And they need to go ahead and get Terra Station fixed. And basically, they need the community to come together as well. They're fighting with each other, and they need to quit fighting with each other about who has the power, and just go ahead and work together to move that thing along. But Luna Classic and Luna 2.0 coming together only makes sense. And it's only going to help Luna Classic's price go up, and it's only going to help the Luna Classic community gain more users and make their blockchain a little bit stronger. Luna Classic's strength is in its blockchain, and as long as that thing's not performing the way that they needed to perform, they're just going to be spinning their wheels. They want, these burns aren't going to help them. It's not going to help your price action. It's not going to help them. They have to get that blockchain, and then they have to get dApps on there that everybody wants to use, and then they got to get Terra Station figured out. Terra Station right now is a disaster. So, they got to get all that stuff figured out. But the merger will definitely help them. So I think it's a must. The infighting, made me switch off holding my bag. When the infighting starts, Ken, I've been on here and I was pretty open. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and sell my Luna Classic when all that happened, because I seen the writing on the wall that they were gonna have problems moving anything forward. And every week was a new proposal, and they didn't know which direction they were headed. So all that lines itself up for failure, right? So I kind of backed off of Luna Classic at that point. But I'll tell you what, if they can get their community together and they merge with Luna 2, and they can get their blockchain straightened out, I'll definitely think about jumping back in. I think it's a project that's worth saving. I think they have all the tools to save it. They just need to utilize the tools that they have and work collaboratively with each other, and quit crying about burns. Burns aren't going to get you to where you want to go. It's your blockchain that's going to get you to where you want to go. It's not burns. So the bubbles look good this morning on the daily, guys. So the overseas markets really did like crypto last night, which is a good thing. And when you come over here and you look at the pre-markets, they look decent as well. So all this stuff lining up for so far for a decent morning in crypto. Casper's actually killing it. It's up 14.8% on a 24-hour. So it is actually doing really, really, really well. So Casper is one of them ISOs. And I believe in the ISOs. I believe in all of the ISOs. I think that is the future. And can kind of show you guys a little bit more of why I say what I say. Right here, Visa's testing stable coin payments on Ethereum. So Visa has rolled out a system where they're going to start testing stablecoin payments, and they actually believe that stablecoins and CBDCs are going to play a big role going into the future for payments. People do not like to hear the word CBDCs. CBDCs do not scare me. I think that they're coming. We can't run away from them. They're going to be here for us. and we have to embrace them because they're going to be here. So, but Visa's taking that step where they're going to start looking at stablecoins and CBDCs. This is lining up really good with the ISO 2022 rollout. So, Visa obviously is jumping on board with this and testing on the Ethereum network. So, ready. Because when you have big players like Visa and the guys jumping in, um, then you're moving in the right direction. So you know what's coming. These guys aren't jumping in because there's not money to be made over there, or the future's not over there. They're jumping in because they want to get ahead of the game. They want to capitalize on what's coming at them in the future, and so get ready for this. I'm actually pretty excited about this. I think this is great news for the cryptocurrency industry that Visa is actually testing this out, and they're actually looking at rolling out some CBDCs and some stablecoin payments. So I think this is a great move forward for cryptocurrency, and something that we should really look forward to, because if we can make payments with Visa, and Visa takes CBDCs, that's no telling where it's going to go, where the future is going to go. I'm looking forward to the day where we're able to onboard and offboard CBDCs and cryptocurrency without actually having to use a bank. I think that day's coming. I think it's a little bit closer than what everybody thinks, and I think CBDCs are probably the way to do that. So, over hour, let's move to the hourly. Let's see what's going on with these bubbles up to the minute here. Casper continues to perform 4%. So Casper's doing really well today. This is another one, guys, that we talk about it a little bit here. Aptos, watch out for Aptos. In the pullback, watch the price dip. But if you've seen Aptos run 420 something percent in the last run up, you'll understand that Aptos is a big, huge layer on the blockchain with a lot of money backing it. So it's one to keep your eye on if the market pulls back and this thing pulls back underneath $10. This is going to be one to watch in the next bull market. I think this layer one right here is going to be something special. I think when we look at it, they're working directly with Binance. Binance, a big partner in Aptos, and Pancake Swap is trying to do a lot with Aptos as well. So that's why I say keep your eye on it. So yeah, Bitcoin's still sitting around that $22,999 range. It keeps flirting with this low 23, high 22,000 mark. It really hasn't moved from there in a couple of days. So I think this week we're going to find out what Bitcoin is going to do, whether it's going to go to the upside or the downside. I got to go into the downside this week, but it's been trading sideways for a couple of days. And usually when that happens, you usually start to see a big shift one way or another soon. So I think it's coming this week. I think we're gonna see that change. We're gonna see that shift. So be prepared. Just be ready for that. Shiba Inu's been on a nice run too, guys. Expect it if you're looking to get in SHIB because of Shibarium. The better play for me is Bone. But Bone sitting up there around 175, 180. I mean, $1.75, $1.80. But Bone, I think, is the better play. And I think if it gets down to like $1.20, I may open up I started to think about it last night, yesterday actually. I'll probably open up another position in bone and look for that quick pump up and and to get out of it, but around $1.20. But bone is the play here. Shiba Inu is a great hold. I hold Shib um, because my wallet just doesn't look right without Shib in it. So I do hold some Shib. So I do like it when it runs. But in my opinion, bone's to play there. It's not Shib. Uh, if bone dips, if bone dips, I might buy some more. If bone goes to 120, I'm gonna buy it, but I'm gonna buy it separately. I'm gonna keep it separate from what I currently own. Because what I currently I bought early. I bought not early, but I bought it when it was like 30 cents all the way up to like 75 cents. So I was buying it. So I don't want to mix the two. So I'll open up a new position, maybe at 120. I mean $1.20. See and see where that takes me. But you know, I think Bone's got some pullback in it. I think what's going to happen is Shibarium's beta is going to drop, and everybody's going to think that it's going to be Shibarium dropping as a whole, and it's really the beta. And when people see that, I think they're going to get mad, and they're going to start dumping their bone, and you'll see that in the price. And that's when I think you'll see the pullback there. Um, I'll be adding a lot, a lot. I mean, a lot to my wallet. When it comes to Shiba, I know uh, everybody sees Bone as as a big as a big play. But Sheba, I don't think Sheba's done XXI. I think there's a lot there, but I don't think you're gonna see. I think when Shibarium comes out, and they actually start to burn Shib the way that they say they're gonna, plus the positive sentiment around Shib. I think I think you're right. You know, I think Shib's still a good play. Bone just has more utility with it. But here's what I like to try to remind people, as we talk about these things. When people don't really know crypto and they're just getting into it, what's the two tokens that they buy? SHIB and Doge, right? They love SHIB. Them are the two entry tokens that everybody knows about, SHIB and Doge. So they're always going to have movement with the market, because as people get in, they're going to them because that's what they know, that's what they hear about. So they're always going to have a good user count. They're always going to have whales in them. They're always going to have they're always going to play some sort of entry point for all the currency, new cryptocurrency users. I mean, you look at Doge. Doge is the number 9 token. This uh, people know about Doge, right? You say Dogecoin, people know about Dogecoin. You say Shiba Inu, sitting at number 13, people know about Shiba. It's name recognition. So, but if you say to somebody, how about you buy a Polygon Matic? They're going to look at you like, what the hell is Polygon Matic? If they've never heard of cryptocurrency before. So it's the difference in their name recognition. Like Shiba and Doge are a lot of people's entry points into crypto. So, and good morning, Big Watch. How are you? We're talking about the market. We're talking about, you missed, we were talking a little bit about that space yesterday with Augie. I think Augie laid it down, man. facts, facts. Like Sheba was on my exchange, and could you could only, yeah. I mean, when you look at this for what it is, XXI, like, I mean, people have to be honest about the situation, right? And when people come into crypto, they're skeptical already. So they're gonna go with what they know, right? And what a lot of people know is Sheep and Doge. It has great name recognition, right? And I think that's why they're always going to be players in the market. They're always going to be players, no matter what. Um, so because of that name recognition, and when you say good morning, when you say Sheeb and you say Doge, people know what you're talking about. When you say Polygon Matic or Binance or stuff like that, people that have never been in crypto, they have no idea what you're talking about until they actually get in it. So, you know, name recognition goes a long way. When you look at it, and the reality of it is, Shiba, right, has no utility. Doge has no utility. But people don't care about that when they first get in, right? So you're always going to see these big, huge market caps because this is people's entry point. And I get it. And that's why I hold both Doge and SHIB. I hold them both. I hope, for that reason. I think when the bull market starts, them two tokens will run. They will run. And they'll run gratefully. They'll run pretty high, because of that. So I like I said earlier, my wallet doesn't look good without SHIB in it. It doesn't look good without Doge in it either. So I hold them. I'll probably hold them for life. I'll probably have both of these tokens in my wallet at some sort of some value for life. They're just staples. It's kind of like Ethereum. Like if you're in DeFi, you really got to hold Ethereum. Maybe your wallet doesn't look good without it. In Doge and SHIB as well, you got to hold them. It just doesn't look good without them. It's like something missing. So that's how I feel. Like something's missing if I don't see them. But watch out for this Aptos right here, guys. We talked about this a couple times. If it gets to $9, somewhere in the $9 range, I'm gonna probably be a buyer again. And I will tell you guys when I become a buyer again. But this thing ran up about 400 and something percent when this market started taking off. And see if I can bring it up on this. Look at it from a month. It started down here at $3.75, and it ran all the way up to almost $20. It's high, right? And this is when Bitcoin first started to take off, right? This is when we first started to rebound right here. So I always say, this is a warm up to the bull run, right? So if your token's not doing well now, it's probably not going to do during the bull run. So look at that run up, right? And now it's starting to pull back with the market. It's starting to pull itself back. But so if you ran up about 400 something percent during this little, one would have to assume the run up during the bull run is going to actually even be higher, right? So just watch out for that one. True. I believe Bone will be big. But like you said, um, everybody knows Shib and Doge. Yeah, I mean they're staples in the game. When when people buy, they will buy they'll buy Shib. They will buy Shib and Bone. And brand new people that are just looking to get into crypto, they will buy Shib and Bone. Then we'll be their gateways in. It's everybody's gateway in. That's what everybody buys first. What do you think? What do you think will happen to Doge and Shib with regulation? Good question. Good question. Big watch. I because they're renowned, because they really don't have people that are running them, and because they don't really have anybody to dox them or anybody to meet the AC requirements. If they're considered a security, they'll probably go away. But that's years from now. That's probably a couple years from now. So I think that's what'll happen. But I think Bone will stay because it'll be the gas for the layer 2 blockchain. But they're gonna have a hard time meeting regulatory requirements with the way that they're set up. So, that is always the big elephant in the room, right? Big Watch. You don't have docs devs. Nobody's really running your project. It's pretty self-sufficient. You're not a blockchain. What's the chances of you meeting regulatory requirements, right? But again, they're not promising anything either. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out. But I can see them not making it through regulation. But people will choose to use Coinbase, crypto. Yeah. And this is XXI Gaming. You're right. Most people coming in will use the exchanges, and this is where they're going to see. Shib and Doge, and this is where they're going to buy it. That's why I hold Shib, and that's why I hold Doge. I think that they're far from done, man. I don't think people should have some, but going all in. Listen, I hold Shib, I hold Doge, I always will. I think everybody should have some in their wallet. It's just kind of like an introduction to crypto. And if you don't hold none, then I don't know. It's kind of like Ethereum. I think everybody should hold Ethereum. I think everybody should hold BNB. I just think, if you're not playing around in the top 3, what are you really doing? Seiko, good morning. How are you? Thanks for dropping by this morning. Big Watch, what's up, Seiko? But yeah, Big Watch, you bring up a good point, man. It's it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be for Shib and Doge to meet regulatory requirements. That's interesting, DJ. So a lot of it's going to be based on what the regulatory requirements actually are. Speaking of big elephant in the room. Good morning. Good morning, Crypto Talk. Now, Max, how are you? I think this is Max. Max, how are you, man? I hope everything is great. The big elephant in the room. Good morning, everybody. Yes, there's Max. Everybody saying good morning to Max. Max, I see you guys are having a good big stream tonight. Can't wait to see it. What's your thoughts on Max? Tell me what's your thoughts on XRP. I gotta pull it back to 37 cents here in the next day or so. Uh, I'm actually where we at here? 39. Yeah, it's been sitting at 39 cents for the past 2 days. I gotta pull it back to 37, and that's my buy level. So I'm hoping that it pulls back to 37 cents. And Max, we were talking a little bit too about you might have an interesting take on this. So give me your take on this. Visa is testing stablecoin payments on Ethereum. So not only are they testing stablecoins, but they're testing CBDCs. So Visa is actually going to start testing stablecoins and CBDC payments on the Ethereum network, and they're stating that they believe that CBDCs and stablecoins are going to play a big role in the future of payment solutions, which we all agree with them, right? But what's your thoughts on Visa jumping into this thing? Um, Good morning. Indeed, indeed, doing great. My GRT um, is uh is up over 170%. It's up today. Uh, in the last 30 days, and in my AUD is up 114% the last 30 days. So you're making money, man. Making money. So Max is making money. He is definitely making some money. But I want to get his take on this Visa thing if he wants to give it to me. But you guys look at these markets. I mean, these markets are looking. Oh, here we go. It's massive. Yeah, I knew that was coming in. Incoming. It's massive. That's what I said this morning too. That it's massive. This is what mass adoption looks like. This is what mass adoption starts to feel like. And some of your big players like Visa, Mastercard, banks, and things like that to start to do tests and start to come out and publicly say that they believe that this is the future, uh, and that affirms everything that we've been talking about. It's still unmatched. TP is still unmatched. Only thing that's comes close to this is H bar. So yeah, H bar is a sleeping giant. I'm waiting for the market to pull back a little bit to get some more H bar. I only have a little bit of H bar. I want so much more, but I'm waiting for the market to pull back. Um, this is where this is where it gets crypto tied into your debit cards. Yeah, and I'm hoping examples. And I'm hoping that what this does, I mean, everybody's running away from CBDCs and they don't really want to talk about them and they don't really like them. Visa obviously believes that CBDC plays a role. And what I'm hoping is that we're going to find a way to onboard and offboard our cryptocurrencies using CBDCs are coming. So we're gonna embrace them or we're gonna hate them one or the other. And I'm hoping that we find a way that we can onboard and offboard our CBDCs without going through the banks. It's gonna be tough because the banking system is gonna fight that tooth and nail. But I think that's there has to be a way. So swipe their card. And not even this is where mass adoption comes in, right, Max? When people swipe their Visa cards and they swipe their any card, right? Any debit card, any Visa card, any credit card, and they're using cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology on the back end, and they don't even realize they're using it. They don't even realize that they're using crypto. Good morning, Maddie. Um, hold on. Did the Visa specifically mention using using XRP? No, they specifically mentioned using CBDCs, um, CBDCs and stablecoin. Hey, Maddie. So probably USD. I think steer clear at USDT, but USD probably be USD and CBDCs. So that's what they refer to in the article. Now, will XRP play a role in that at some point? My thought is probably yeah. But Visa's dipping their toes in the water. So but March 20th, 2023, November of 2025 is when it's at, is where it's at. Yeah, this is where CBDCs are really going to start to roll out around these dates. And I mean, your real ISO coins are really got to have to start taking over the financial system. And this is what everybody's setting up for. This is how everything's rolling out. This is why XRP quants. This is why Casper. This is why Algorand. This is why HBAR. This is why Stellar. This is why all these things are so important, because they're coming. They're coming to take over the crypto world. They're coming to take over the banking world. They really are. They're coming directly at banking, and they should. But Visa also partnered up now with Ripple. Yeah, they just didn't mention Ripple in that article specifically. They didn't mention them, so Big Watch asked if they mentioned them in the article, and I said no, they didn't mention them specifically. They mentioned stablecoins and CBDCs. But yeah, so I think they did partner with XRP, but I was referring to that article. But Visa has to play catch up because MasterCard's been on cryptocurrency for a little while. They've been talking about it. They've been rolling things out for a little while. So I think Visa's playing catch up a little bit, but it's nice to see the mass adoption. It's nice to see that people are actually coming out and talking about it. It's nice to see that people are actually integrating blockchain technology into what they're talking about. It's even nice to see like Avalanche partner with Amazon for the Amazon cloud. I mean, that's mass adoption. That's what cryptocurrency is looking for. That's what they need. That's where they're trying to go. So all these small things that are being done is really great for the mass adoption of crypto. You'll know when XRP arrived when it's running on the back end and nobody even knows that XRPs exist, that they're utilizing XRP, or that it even exists. Then you'll know that it arrived. You'll know that it's doing what it needs to do. And you'll know that Stellar arrived when you can go to the store and tap your phone and pay with Stellar, because that's that upfront money that everybody's going to get used to. So you'll know when they arrived, when them things happen. But don't FOMO in. Don't FOMO in, but AGIX. We covered this at 4 cents. Max got us play at 4 cents. At 4 cents, AG was that AGX? Did I miss that? 4 months, 4 cents. Many months ago. Yeah, I missed that one. It's up to 57 cents. Holy cow. Did you get into that, Max? Did you buy in? Timsky, good morning. Good morning. Max, did you end up buying into that? Or did you just cover it? Wow. That's craziness. So, um, like I told you guys a little bit earlier, this would be a shorter stream for me today because I really do. Tuesdays are a busy day for me, and I have to get to a couple meetings by 8, and so I have to get there. Tuesdays are jam packed for me. It's crazy. ALI, you can get it on crypto.com. Covered this all of last summer. ALI. Everybody go check out ALI. Max says don't FOMO in though. Don't FOMO in. In 30 days. Crypto talk now. No, I bought Quant Luna Classic, XRP, XDC, XLM, and a few others. Okay. Oh, funny question about funny story for you guys before I leave you guys about ALBT for me. So you guys know I bought ALBT, and I still own ALBT, and I'll continue to own ALBT until the airdrops come, and then we'll make some decisions there. But I don't see me selling it at all. They actually locked my centralized exchange because I bought ALBT close to the hack. So they locked the centralized exchange I had holding it on. So they locked me out. So I can't even trade on my centralized exchange. I live in New York, so there's very few centralized exchanges I can trade on. But yeah, they actually locked me out until ALBT and and the centralized exchange works out a deal. So I thought that was pretty funny. I went to look yesterday, and I'm like, I'm locked out. What do you mean I'm locked out? Like I'm banned. So I emailed them, and they said it was because of ALBT in a transaction I had that was close to the hack. So we're going to be fine. ALBT, we're going to be just fine. They're going to work this out. I believe it. The team has been very transparent, on what they're doing. They actually did an audit. They had an audit, or an audit was done. I don't know who started the audit or who called for it. But you can go right on their Twitter page and take a look at the audit, read through it, takes you through what happened step by step, from transaction all the way down to the last transaction. I also did a video covering it from a very high level, I guess, not too detailed of a thing. So but I'm gonna let you guys go. I gotta get ready for my meeting. Appreciate you guys. I'll be around in the chats today. I'll be around in the chats today. I'll probably be on some meetings as I have them rolling. So I may not get to you guys right away. But I'm here. I'm watching. And go tune into Max and Larry tonight. It looks like they're gonna have a pretty good show. It looks like they have some people coming on. Gonna have a good show. I'm gonna talk about some XRP. Gonna talk about some of the ISO coins that they have going on. Looks like a pretty good stream. Go check them out. Make sure you into Awesome today as well. Uh, so make sure you tune into them. Um, check out audio, audio and GRT. Yeah, check out audio and GRT. They're they're up pretty good today. Um, no financial advice. So yeah, go check them out. Put them on your watch list. Max says they're still early, but look for that dip on them, because I'm not a big proponent of buying on green candles, but I guess if you're holding for the long term, if you're really trying to hold, it's a little bit different. Uh, but you know, get yourself a good price, get yourself in them if you want to. And as you can see, Google is rolling out a competitor to Chat GPS, Chat Chat GPT, and he's encouraging all of his staff to use it. And if Google's jumping in to a competitor to Chat GPT, I'm putting my money with Google. These are a couple of power plays. So Max says there are a couple of power plays. So when I hit my goals for, so with that, guys, I want to let you go and let you guys know, have a great day. Trade safe. Market looks really good today. Market looks like it's actually going to market looks like it's going to be decent today. This is the hourly here. The bubble is the hourly here. It looks like it's going to be decent. The pre-markets look to be decent. The market cap itself is better than it was yesterday at this time in the morning. So the market may do a little bit better today than it did yesterday, or bare minimum, we probably trade sideways. So it looks like a good day. It doesn't look like a bad day in the market at all. But again, these things can change on a drop of a dime. So, trade smart, trade smart, be smart with your money, be smart with your investments. And now's not the time to, in my opinion, now's not the time to be jumping in plays that don't that don't uh, good market caps or are not great plays for you. So I just, I want you guys to be safe with your money, get in real good, solid plays, and, stay in these ISO coins and stay in these top, 300 with most of your, stay in a stop, top 200 with most of your money. It's okay to venture into some of them small market caps, but make sure that's a small amount of your money as well. Right now, there's still really good plays in these top blue chips to be made. There's a lot of money to be made here for the next bull run, and stay here. There's no sense of chasing green candles on these low market caps with all your money, when there's so many good plays to be made here at these blue chip levels still, guys. So I mean, XRP just sitting in front of my face right now, 39 cents. If you are a brand new investor to XRP, 39 cents is a great price point for you to get in. So be careful, be smart, be careful, and stay safe, and make sure that you're DCAing into everything. Don't be 100% into anything. Have some money on the side. If there's no money on the side, you can't DCA in, right? So if you're 100% in, you can't DCA in and buy it when it dips. So just be careful. Thanks, Max. Yeah, I hit 300 subs yesterday, man. I was pumped. So yeah, now the next goal is 500. We don't stop making goals. If you have to get into the into the micro caps. Check on QFS. Um, QFS. I have to check that one out. QFS. You know, even Polygon, Matic. Yeah, even Polygon at this price point is gonna pump. When the bull market happens, it's gonna go away. Even Gala, you guys, Gala's at 5 cents right now. Its all-time high was 80 cents. So even if you got it now, you would be fine. But all right, guys, with that, I'm out. I gotta go. I gotta run. I gotta jump on this meeting. I got 1 minute. So I'll see you guys in the chat. I appreciate you guys. You guys have a great day. And thanks for stopping by. Thanks for spending your morning with me, guys. Thank you.